Wondery Plus subscribers can listen to episodes of Cold Tapes early and ad-free right now. Join Wondery Plus in the Wondery app, Apple Podcasts, or Spotify.
Is it time to reimagine your future? The right business skills may make a difference in your career. At Capella University, we offer a relevant education that's designed to focus on what you need to know in the business world. We'll teach professional skills to help you pursue your goals, like business management, strategic planning, and effective communication. And you can apply these skills right away. A different future is closer than you think with Capella University. Learn more at capella.edu.
The family that vacations together stays together. At least that was the plan. Except now the Dastardly desk clerk is saying he can't confirm your connecting rooms.
Wait, what?
That's right, ma'am. You have rooms 201 and 709.
No, we cannot be 5 floors away from our kids.
The doors have double locks. They'll be fine.
When you want your connecting rooms confirmed before you arrive, it matters where you stay.
Welcome to Hilton. I see your connecting rooms are already confirmed.
Hilton, for the stay.
Real is a collection of true crime podcasts made by me, TV producer Naomi Channel.
Stuart Lubbock died after attending a party at Michael Barrymore's home.
What happened to Claudia Lawrence?
Killed in broad daylight. Jodie Jones had everything to live for.
From multi-part deep dive investigations to weekly single episodes, these audio documentaries tell some of the most unbelievable true crime cases. But these cases are real. Download for free now wherever you get your podcasts.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. We're driven by the search for better, but when it comes to hiring, the best way to search for a candidate isn't to search at all. Don't search, match with Indeed. Use Indeed for scheduling, screening, and messaging so you can connect with candidates faster. Listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/SBO. Terms and conditions apply.
Okay, thanks for making yourself available for this call, Jack. Now, as you know, we've done interviews with everyone, including yourself, just to get an insight into the base's workings and to piece together the events on the night that Dr. Fairfield died. Detective Sergeant Balsar and I, we've been going through all the information carefully, and we have identified a number of areas we'd just like to check on, so we're doing a second round of interviews with you and a number of others on the base.
Okay, how many?
Well, it's not everybody, but it's pretty much everybody.
You haven't asked Felipe? Haven't asked Hira? Not Dr. Jazz? I've asked them.
No, that's probably right.
So, maybe it's more like half.
Well, look, we haven't finished compiling the full list. And I also must disclose to you now that we are treating the death of Dr. Fairfield as murder, and therefore this interview will be conducted under caution to ensure you're fully aware of your rights. Is that understood?
Ooh, the full Miranda.
Sorry?
The one they use in cop shows? You know, have you read this punk as Miranda rights?
Right, yeah. It's slightly different in England, which is the agreed legal jurisdiction to be followed during this investigation.
Right, yeah, fair play and all that. Right.
Oh, yeah, that is to ensure fairness. Sergeant?
Okay.
Thanks. Before we explain the caution, you need to be absolutely reassured that you are not under arrest and you can end this call at any time. You are entitled to free legal advice, both prior to and during this interview. Keone has a lawyer who can act on your behalf if you wish, or you can also use a lawyer of your choice, or if none of these are suitable, I can obtain a legal advisor from a list of independent lawyers who offer their services in the United Kingdom. Do you wish to have a lawyer present, or to speak with one before we start this interview?
Free stuff is good stuff, but no, I'm cool.
What? No lawyer, Jack?
No lawyer.
Okay. Now we'll explain the caution. Sergeant?
The official wording is, you do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defense if you do not mention when questioned something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence.
They use it against you in the States. Can and will be used against you in some court of law.
I mean, that's different. We keep a more open mind, you know. You might tell us things. In fact, you should say things which go to your defense against us.
Hey, am I on trial?
Oh, sorry, no. I mean, I don't mean you. I mean anybody. Figure of speech.
Okay, got it.
The whole thing is that it's to your advantage. The caution means you do not have to say anything in response to the questions we ask. Should you decide to remain silent and then you are charged, and this matter goes to trial, and you then decide to give an account which you did not give in this interview, then the court can make an inference from your silence. They can basically ask, why didn't you say that during the interview?
Got it.
Great. If that's all clear, can you please confirm your full name?
Yeah, Jack Anderson.
Is anyone else present with you at this time?
Nope. All alone here.
Thanks. To confirm, the time is 22:58 GMT on the 26th of June, 2023.
Okay, so, Jack, I've got a few wee things that have me confused here. You okay if I ask you about them?
Knock yourself out.
Great. But can we start with your whereabouts on the night of the murder?
Oh, it's a murder now. For sure, is it?
Yeah, I think I did say, didn't I? But anyway, we're now officially viewing it as a murder.
Okay.
So, your whereabouts on the night of the 21st?
Yeah, drinking all night. Too long, man. In the canteen with the guys.
And the guys being...
Yep, Anders, Greg, Christoph, and Victor, except he wandered off quite early.
From about when were you drinking? When did you arrive at the canteen?
I think I said about 6:30, is that right?
Oh, no, listen, don't worry about what you said before. I'd rather you remembered it fresh for us.
Yeah. Oh, fine. Then, yeah, 6:30. Let's go with that. But, it was fresher when we first spoke, so...
So from 6:30 until roughly?
Till the early hours, until it all kicked off when they came back with Dr. Fairfield.
Uh-huh. Did anybody leave the room for any length of time?
Just to answer the call of nature. Beer,
Nothing more than that?
Not that I remember.
Except you checked on... Well, you went to check on the generator, though, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, too right. That's my 9 o'clock.
And you do it every day at 9, is that correct?
9 a.m., 9 p.m., twice a day. Everybody says it's got to be boring, but I don't know. It gives me purpose.
Zen-like, you mean?
I wouldn't go that far. No.
But you went to check on the generator when your alarm went off. Is that correct?
That's right. Never turn it off until I'm on my way.
So you were away for how long?
10 minutes, 15.
Oh, I think you said as much as 20 before.
20, could be, sure. I mean, honestly, I got no idea. I could time it if you want.
No, don't worry. Okay. But you've no anxiety about checking it when you're, how shall I put it, inebriated?
Oh, no, see, I was happy. I wasn't drunk, just happy. Because, that's the other thing. 9 o'clock, do the check, and then you could really drink.
Right, yeah. So,
yeah.
Then with that rule, do you sometimes check it a wee bit early?
Sure, yeah, 8:30's been known, maybe 8 at the earliest.
I mean, so you might have gone at, say 8 on this particular evening?
No, I actually remember my alarm going off that night, because Anders said something crazy about it, basically telling me to leave it. And I asked him how he felt about freezing to death.
Yeah, what did he say to that?
Oh, he told me something like he had inner warmth and didn't need my lousy generator. So, I don't know, something crazy like that.
Brave words.
Beer words.
Right. Okay, thanks, Jack. That's really clear.
Mm-hmm.
If I can just change the subject now.
Sure, this is your gig.
Yeah, last time, if I remember rightly, it came as somewhat of a surprise to you.
Somewhat of a surprise. I love you, Brits. It came as somewhat of a surprise. I was fucking floored, man.
So you know what I'm referring to?
Yeah, Dr. Fairfield, my uncle, right? Fucking hell, man. Come on.
Now, how's it been since that conversation? Are you coming to terms with it?
Well, it's not really a coming to terms kind of thing now, is it? It's more of a, fuck me. I mean, no, look. I mean, it's really upsetting because I could have talked to Drew about it, right? Could have maybe understood it better. And I never got the chance. I mean, that's hard to get my head around. I was right here and he was right here. And now, fuck. He's just gone.
What would you have asked him about it?
I don't know. Because I don't know how you end up writing something like that. Do you? I mean, what evidence did he need? That's a good question. What evidence? And even if you got that, how do you actually write that somebody should get canned? I mean, that's quite a thing to take away a man's livelihood. I hope that was hard for him to do.
Sounds like you're angry that the report was written. Are you angry that Dr. Fairfield came to that conclusion?
No. Look, I want you to understand I am not mad. Okay? Not mad. Maybe there's a good reason. Well, there probably was. What do I know? I just want to know.
What is it you want to know exactly, Jack?
Well, everything I don't know. Look, hey, he was my uncle, right? He's not like me. He was that's done, move on kind of guy. And he wouldn't want me dragging all this up, let alone getting hung up on it. He totally hated it, as a matter of fact.
So, why is it that you wish you'd spoken to Dr. Fairfield, if that's the way your uncle would have felt?
Well, who wouldn't? I mean, no, look. Okay, I got a job here, and it's an important job keeping us all alive. Even if Anders doesn't want it, I screw up, we're all fucked, right? That's my focus. That's my fuel. That's all I need to get through the day.
The family that vacations together stays together. At least that was the plan. Except now the Dastardly Desk Clerk is saying he can't confirm your connecting rooms.
Wait, what?
That's right, ma'am. You have rooms 201 and 709.
No, we cannot be 5 floors away from our kids.
The doors have double locks. They'll be fine.
When you want your connecting rooms confirmed before you arrive, it matters where you stay.
Welcome to Hilton. I see your connecting rooms are already confirmed.
Hilton, for the stay.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. We're driven by the search for better, but when it comes to hiring, the best way to search for a candidate isn't to search at all. Don't search, match with Indeed. Use Indeed for scheduling, screening, and messaging so you can connect with candidates faster. Listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/SBO. Terms and conditions apply.
Talk to your specialist about Botox Cosmetic, Anna Botulinum Toxin A, because Botox Cosmetic Day is back on November 20th. For one day only, buy one $50 gift card, get one free, while supplies last. It gets better because it's not just one day of celebration, but the whole month of November. Refer a friend to Allie, and you'll both get $50 off a Botox Cosmetic treatment. Plus, if you register and get treated during November 1st to 30th, you have the chance to win $10,000. For prescribing information and box warning, visit BotoxCosmetic.com or call 877-351-0300. No purchase necessary for sweepstakes entry. Treatment must occur by 12/6. For full official rules, offer terms and conditions, and to join Allie, visit BotoxCosmeticDay.com.
The Volvo XC60 plug-in hybrid is about performance. Not just on the road, but in life. With not only trunk space, but room to make memories. It's electric, with a backup plan, where the only speed that matters is how fast you can slow down. The Volvo XC60 plug-in hybrid. Performance where it matters the most. Visit volvocars.com/US to learn more.
Hey guys, back at the playground again, huh?
Yep. You know what this playground could use? A wine country.
Heck yeah, and some waves so we could go surfing. Oh,
yeah. Love that.
A redwood forest would be cool.
I'm in.
Ski slopes.
Let's do it.
Can a girl go shopping?
Yeah, baby.
Wait. Did we just invent California?
Discover why California is the ultimate playground at visitcalifornia.com.
Let's move on.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Look, maybe I could move on now to your friendship with Mark Rennick.
Mm-hmm. Well, brothers in arms, I wouldn't say friends. You know what I mean?
Is there a difference?
Well, you served. It's about knowing you can trust someone. You get into contact and you know that he'll do whatever it takes. You trust him in a firefight. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, you don't know everything about him. Maybe that's for the best.
Well, so you wouldn't say that you know Mark Rennick especially well, then?
Well, I know I can trust him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know diddly shit about what he thinks or what he wants.
But you can trust him.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me about your relationship with Mark here on the base?
Sure. Yeah, there's not much to say. It's always nice to have someone around who served. Things that we get that others wouldn't. You kind of have a sort of a shorthand, I guess, but he's just a good guy to be around. Until, of course, what happened. I feel bad, but I don't know how I could have helped. I just wish I had.
Does that weigh on you?
Maybe a bit, yeah, it does. But like I said, I didn't know what was in his head at all. Wasn't like that.
Yeah, I understand. And when you served, just tell me, what was he like then, at that time?
Yeah, well, we weren't in the same place long. It was, pretty shit time, but you could tell Mark was a good soldier. He was solid, but not your standard tough guy. Some dudes have an agenda or some, identity thing they're trying to push, but Mark always seemed pretty straight up.
Yeah, you mentioned trust earlier, didn't you? So, can I just ask, do you trust Mark about his breakdown?
Trust Mark about his... Sorry, I don't get you.
Well, I'm asking, do you feel he's been entirely honest about the state of his health at the moment?
It's not something you get to be honest about. You get ill. You don't get a choice to be honest or dishonest. You got the disease or you don't.
So you think he has, right? You think he has got the syndrome?
He has. The syndrome. Look, I'm not a doctor, but what happened to him is bad, all right? I've seen it before. And, that kind of crack up. And not just from wintering over, do you understand? Combat stress. That's something you never want to see.
Do you know if Mark's ever seen anyone for the problems he's had? His past PTSD, has he ever talked to you about
Okay,
it?
look, excuse me, but what Mark needs, all he needs, is proper care. We just got to hope the county look after him, see him right. If they treat him like they did my uncle, man, that'll be the... Oh, I ain't got words for that. They got responsibilities, and they got to face up to him this time. No shirking. Not a second time.
Sure,
no,
understand.
Man. That's what brothers in arms means. You know that? You see each other, right? You watch out for him when he needs you. And right now, Mark needs us to watch out for him.
And that's why you've been volunteering to take him his food each day. Would that be right?
Once a day, I take him lunch. Look in on him and talk if he wants to talk.
And does he? Does he want to talk?
Sometimes, yeah. But those meds, oh shit, that's like blackjack. He's too out of it. Yeah, too often.
You take him his meds then, do you?
No, that's the morning and nighttime. I'm just lunch.
So you don't actually see him take the tablet?
No, I see the little empty paper cups, and sometimes I take him back to the doc.
But you're not involved in him swallowing them?
Holy shit, where are you going with this? I don't get it.
We have reason to believe that Mr. Rennick has not always been taking the medication.
Well, sure, everyone misses the odd one. I mean, I remember I missed mine from time to time. What the hell's that all
He's
about?
not been taking the medication at all for a substantial period of time, Jack.
Oh, sorry, but how can you know that? How could you? I mean, you only
I can't
find
say
out
how, Jack, but we do know.
What? Somebody's got something wrong. Sorry, because I go in there, he is zoned out. Like O-U-T, totally out. I mean, awful.
Yeah, if he is, it's nothing to do with the medication.
Well, if he's spitting them out or whatever, then maybe he feels he doesn't need that shit. He's locked up anyway.
Yeah, but he hasn't spoken to Dr. Batra about it. So
because Johan would fucking overrule her anyway.
He can't do that, Jack, not if it's a medical opinion.
No, he'd be like, I'm responsible for the safety of all members, crap like that. It's just CYA.
Sorry, CYA. Sorry?
Cover your ass.
Uh-huh. And you don't think Mr. Rennick is a danger to others, then?
He's banged up 24/7.
Yeah, but were you aware he was spitting out the medication, Jack, or whatever it is that he is doing with it?
Oh, okay, look, yeah, whatever he is, I'm sorry, but it sounds like he feels he doesn't need them anymore. And if that's the truth, then I'm with him.
What I'm asking you, Jack, is were you aware that this is what he was doing?
Was I aware? Of course not.
But the paper cup is always empty, you said so.
Yes.
Jack, are you concerned that Mark could hurt someone?
Hurt someone? No, Mark's job has always been to fucking protect people.
Yeah, but what's
you been listening to me? What's happened?
With his outburst. You don't think that's something to be concerned about?
Well, look, like I already said, I am not a doctor, okay? But I can't see him hurting anyone here like that. I just can't.
Okay, Jack.
Okay.
Thanks, that's been really helpful. Is there anything else you'd like to share with me? Anything at all at this time, Jack?
No, unless you have more questions.
No. Nothing further from me at this point.
Okay, sure.
Sergeant?
No, nothing. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Anderson.
Sure. Yeah, if you want anything more, you know where I am.
Sure do, thanks. Okay, I'm going to end the interview here. The time is 23:11 GMT, the 27th of June, 2023.
Go ad-free and get the full experience. Visit coldtapes.com now.